Pinpointing the nature of your desired reality. Pinpointing the nature of your desired reality involves getting to the center, getting to the core of the feeling place of your desire. Every desire, every idea has a birthing feeling place. Whether it's excitement or joy or exhilaration, when you look into the birthplace of every idea, when you look into the birthplace of every desire, you find this grand similarity. And the truth of the matter is, what you find is the nature of God, the nature of source energy, which is that exhilarating feeling, which is that electrical excitement that you feel during a sexual orgasm. And I hope you as humanity see that for what it is. There is an energy surge there. A surge. We're not talking about the physical act or any of that type of thing. We're talking about the energy surge that you feel, that surges through your body at that moment. We're talking about the energy surge when an idea first bursts through your spirit into your being. We're talking about the initial energy surge of that inspiration. When you really look deep into those examples, you find that the surge of energy, that initial excitement, that initial exhilaration, and it feels like it's beyond what you might call joy. But that is so close akin to source energy at its core. It's close. And if you can muster the practice of bringing yourself to that place energetically and reminding your body that it can maintain that level of energy, that level of frequency, you will see so many immense changes, gains, profound movements in your life experience, because the law of attraction abounds, and the level of frequency, the tones that you express from the biomechanical organism that is your body, that is your temple. It is law that the experiences that are reflected back to you match those frequencies, match those tones. And it bewilders us that the correlation has not been made. The correlation of that energy surge of a new idea, the energy surge of a new inspiration that is birthed into your spirit, and the energy surge that you experience as the result of your sexual orgasm. They are so closely akin. They are frequencies being emitted. They result in frequencies being emitted. They result in a high level tone. But yet you restrict their expression to, yay, that's a powerful idea. I know it'll be a success. Or, woo, the feeling of that roller coaster free fall. God forbid you connect it to your sexual practices. It has so many negative connotations. It has so many shadows cast over it that you could never make the association between the exhilaration and excitement you feel of a new idea that you know will be successful, and your sexual orgasms. You could never do that, but they are so akin. And if you can make the connection, that these are energy expressions of your body that result in frequencies and tones being emitted by your biomechanical organism, and that Your life experience must reflect those tones. That your life experience must reflect those frequencies. You will see such a vast difference, such a more expansive, a more electric life being reflected back to you, and there will be no doubt that the energies that you emit lie at the basis of the colors and the tones of your experience. The people that you are accustomed to meeting will have a different color, will have a different tone, will have a different frequency. The circumstances that you're used to coming in contact with will be forced to have a different color, tone, and frequency. Your mistakes, your mishaps, they will be lessened. They will be less dramatic. They will be less negatively impactful because they will be forced to carry the frequencies and the tones that you are emitting. By law, this is law that it be reflected back to you. So if you're emitting, expressing these high-level frequencies, these high-level tones that are akin to source energy, that are the frequencies, the tones that birth new human beings. The electrical force that is required when the seeds join together, that electrical force that is required, that ignites the process of developing another human being, a body, a housing for that being that is now coming into your third dimensional reality planet. That surge is the fuel. But that surge is not only necessary and required or possible during your sexual interactions. You are capable of carrying that tone, that frequency as your normal emittance. And if you would do that consistently for a short period of time, you would see such an immense contrast between the life experience that you're used to having and the life experience that is reflected as a result of that level of frequency and tone that you're emitting. There will be no doubt that your energies, that your frequencies, that your tones are being reflected back to you. And once you know that, then it is merely a matter of attention to that which you desire. And it is merely a matter of consistently expressing that level of frequency and tone so that that which is reflected back to you is constantly akin to the source energies that lie at the basis of all of creation. There are definitions there that you're not normally carrying. There are truths there that you are not normally carrying that will be revealed to you if you consistently express that level of frequency, that level of tone. The definitions of wealth and abundance are there. The definitions of healing and well-being and health are there. The definitions of unity are there. And dare I say, any successes that you think you have ever desired in your lifetime, they are all there. They are all there. Not only that, but those frequencies, those tones, they flush out all resistance. For any resistance that you are wrestling with at this moment that is separating you from your desires, it cannot exist in that level of frequency, in that level of tone. They will be flushed out And you will see them because they will be so starkly in contrast with the new frequencies and tones that you are expressing, that they will come screaming out into the light. You merely have to turn your attention away from them and focus on that which you are as a result of the new frequencies and the new tones that you are consistently expressing. And the resistance will fall away without any attention, without any focus or effort on your part, because they cannot exist within the new tones. They cannot exist outside of the frequencies in which they were born. And when you are emitting frequencies and tones that are almost directly opposite from the frequencies and tones that your resistance was born, that the resistance within you was born, then they cannot exist. Then they fall away. They are dissolved. They are burned up in the frequencies. They are burned up in the tones because they cannot exist outside of the frequencies in which they were born. They only exist now because you continue to, out of habit, also as a result of the law of attraction, you continue to express the frequencies and the tones in which your resistance was born. That's the only reason they continue to live. Now, you can struggle with moving your attention from it when they present themselves and trying to focus your attention on that which may be opposite or the behaviors or thoughts or ideas that you deem or are desired. Or you can really do the energy work. The energy work is at the core of it all. When you shift the frequency, when you shift the tone, the resistance cannot exist. It cannot exist outside of frequencies and the tones and frequencies in which they were born. You merely have to shift a little, but we're not talking about a subtle, small shift. We're talking about a grand leap, a jump, because it's time. You're ready for your desires to exist. You're ready to become a master of your reality. And this means making that dramatic shift in the frequencies that you emit, in the tones that you express. And you can do it effortlessly. You can make a practice of it and become consistent at it. And your body will remember, and it will become your norm. And when it becomes your norm, you will not recognize your life. You will not recognize your life. And the life that you were once used to will be so far removed from your now new present reality that it will be laughable. That it will be amazing that it was ever possible, but it was, and it did. And it was required in order for you to make the leap. So it was a blessing. But it is time for you to make the shift. It is time for you to understand who and what you really are. It is time to become a beacon of light in your universe and to all that you come in contact with. It is time, for your world is changing. Your world is shifting. Whether you are ready or not, she is shifting from third to fourth dimensional reality. And you can be left behind and perish and fall away because the energy shift, because of the energy change. There will be such conflict in the old reality, such static. Or you can make the shift and find harmony and peace and freedom and strength and power in the tones that are akin to source energy and that are harmonized with the new frequency of your planet. You, if you're listening to our transmission, have a choice. And we hope that you make the best and highest choice for you. For your soul is beckoning you to move in the direction of the higher frequencies, the higher tones. And we are here to support you through this vessel with our perspective, non-physically, of course. Thank you for your hearing. We thank you for your interactions. We honor your choice to participate in the third dimensional reality, now shifting into the fourth dimensional reality, which is creating such great chaos on your planet. But you have chosen to be here. You have chosen to participate and to be a beacon of light. And we honor that. We are here, always and forever, in support of you.